This is the Generation Report. There is a certain amount of futility inherent in making predictions about the future. As Thomas Sowell once wrote, often the variables are so numerous and the interactions so complex that the only real mistake was to have predicted in the first place. The Fourth Turning made lots of predictions 25 years ago about events that would take place during the next crisis in America, and most were rather general and non-binding. But in forecasting American society's response to those events, Strauss and Howe were much more specific. In the culture, optimism would trump pessimism. In social life, trust would be reborn, behaviors and values would move back toward the traditional, gender distinctions would widen, and crime and substance abuse would decline. In public life, there would be a strong civic consensus, a decline in immigration, and plenty of personal sacrifice. In politics, there would be a sweeping national political realignment heralded by a unifying, prophet archetype, gray champion leader. Why has this crisis turned out so differently than Strauss and Howe anticipated? One reason is diagnostic. They assumed in looking at America's past that the conditions associated with these eras require increasing social cohesion. They do not. Another reason is there are at least three major influences on social and political change which Strauss and Howe either scarcely mentioned or didn't account for. The first, very simply, is ideas. Ideas shape social visions, political differences, political rhetoric, and political choices. The second is mutual animosities. James Madison wrote extensively about the tendency of human beings to revert to these in Federalist No. 10. People, Madison wrote, are much more disposed to vex and oppress each other than cooperate for their common good. The third, and perhaps most insidious, is what Abraham Lincoln once called ruling passion. Speculating in 1838 about American leaders who would someday seek that gratification, Lincoln said the following: "The question is, can that gratification be found in supporting and maintaining an edifice that has been erected by others? Most certainly, it cannot." We are living at a moment of history defined by irreconcilable ideas, mutual animosities, and ruling passion. To put it directly, we're living in a crisis characterized by something Strauss and Howe did not anticipate: the collapse of a sense of shared reality. If there's one prediction that seems safe, it's this: there isn't anyone alive who has seen upheaval in America like what's coming. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy this series, please like this episode, subscribe to the channel, and share both with as many people as you can. I'm Paul Zimmy Finn. May God bless America.